Okay, so welcome back to more Timberborn. Since the last episode, I've actually done a little bit of work on this, trying to get secured a little bit. Built these, added a bit more power up here, increased our supply of extract and bad water. In fact, I'm going to build another bad water tank or two in storage. I'm just going to go with the small ones for the moment. Again, we will destroy them in the not too distant future to build the better ones. I just wanted to plug those gaps, if I'm being honest. We've got bad water being pumped up here now as well, which is interesting. Didn't think that would get finished anytime soon because I had it low priority. We'll had no metal. Got a bunch of contaminated beavers, unfortunately. They've also, though, actually gone off over here and built all this, even though I had this super low priority. I've actually started ripping these down and cutting these trees. So that's actually kind of interesting. I hadn't anticipated that. We're nowhere near done on the lake bottom project. There are still a lot of gaps. I don't really want to blow it up at the moment. But the problem is, it's 3 days up there. We have a bad tide approaching. So, all of these I'm going to have to pause. I've also unlocked the triple dynamite. Which is cool. It's great news. Fantastic, wonderful. Various other superlatives. We're going to pause every last one of these. And then we'll build up a stockpile of explosives, hopefully, during this, and then we can just rush finish it. Hopefully. Because I built another explosives workshop to help ease the burden a bit. It's not worked. But, during a bad tide, though, as well, remember that the water does still flow. So the fact that the water's still flowing means that we still get power. Which is the good news. Bad news is, I don't know if this is going to work yet or not. And we still haven't actually put the sluices in. That will be the next task, I suppose. Still got that hole there as well. That's just going to have to stay for the moment. I have no other option. Which is really bad. Can you pause it? No, you can't pause an already built one. I don't want to delete it because then they'll rush in and try to pick up the bits. Not good. There is a keyboard shortcut? Oh, it's P. Okay. Makes it marginally quicker. I've been putting in the bigger dynamites as well where I can. While this is going on though, hopefully we won't get any overflow. Problem is I don't want to get arrogant like I did last time and then ignore it and only to watch it overflow. Poor beavers. Although, they all recovered in time. Right, that's all done. I want to keep beavers away from here as much as possible during this. We've got 3 days. I don't even want to risk it, leaving any over here. Oh yeah, he works there. He should be safe because he's quite a way up. Do want to get the power going a bit better over on the other bit. So we've got about 3 days. We are connecting up these power supplies. We're nearly done. We need to put though some logs in the levees. And some cats in the cradles, or whatever. So these levees need logs. Are they on low priority or something like that? And it's too far. Oh, we don't have the path there anymore. I forgot that. You can tell how much I forget. I'm stupid and old and senile and all that. That's why the other things got built first, even though low priority. Okay, that's cool, I suppose. I'm gonna amp that up though, just so we can be a bit more efficient. So we're building explosives again. We need a lot. Unlock the triple. What I want next to the tunnel, and also the dirt excavator. We'll find out why in a bit. But yeah, I do want them. Dirt excavator could have actually been really useful tunnelling down there, but too late now. We've actually put these stairways in, for some of these at least. We're up to that one now. So we're actually getting all the way across to here, which is cool. Have we been going in the other direction? No, because I blocked it off, didn't I? I was going to replace that with sluices. And I didn't do that. They're all going to work, building that. Getting there. It's going there. So we have a few contaminated beavers from working down in the pit. This will get worse again for a little bit. It's going to be a problem. We'll sluice this up before we go back in there, I think. Another one's gone contaminated, another one's unwell. My little buddies, though, have begun their epic job over here of ripping all these down, even though I mega low prioritise them. But okay. They can get on with it, I suppose. Now that we've got the triple, though, I just want... well, another thing I need, actually, is this, the impermeable floor. So we'll unlock that, even though that sets us back a little bit. I don't really care about floodgates anymore for the moment. How we get all this cleared out. And I'm going to level it off, and we're going to build a mega structure. And by mega structure, I mean mega structure. It's going to be tall, well, buried in the mountainside. But it's going to be worthwhile. It's going to be fun. Let's say that. We'll say it's going to be fun. Probably won't be very fun for the beavers working on it. It's going to be a mammoth. Why are we using up explosives, though? I just saw them using it up. Did I not pause all of these? Did I leave one active? I did. I left that one active. Because that number went from being a number to not a number to then being a number again. I saw that. I'm not stupid. I'm very stupid. Oh, they're bringing it all the way up there from over there, which is not what I wanted them to do. Idiots. So now that one on top is going to have to transfer stuff over this way. I mean, they are anyway, to be fair, to get to these. And this and this. I'm also going to build the detailer fairly soon. Just for some quality of life. But I want tunnels first. Okay, they're 2,000. No, I want the detailer first. Oh, and the scratcher. I never did the scratcher. I thought I'd unlock the scratcher. Well, we'll unlock the detailer. Customised beaver's tails. Pop them in there. And you can make custom patterns as well. For now, I'm going to go with that one. We will come up with some custom ones at some point. That one's tired, contaminated. I don't know why he's not in the pod. There is power. There's space. Get in the pod, guys. Just get in the pod. As soon as you get to 100 again as well, I'm going to get the scratcher. Just shove a couple of them in. Pop one there. We'll leave space there to go round there if we need. So I'll pop one in for the moment there. Might try getting the tall house in there and putting a roof on it. It's kind of pointless, but... We've only got 3 beds though actually available. So we do need to think about that again. We do need to think about more housing. So that's a good point. Pop you there. You there. We'll pop a decoration lantern there. We can get the scratcher in now. There. Yes, I want to unlock that. Decoration. Lantern. Well-being. Scratcher. There we go. Gives more space. Do need a little bit more space. Probably need more water storage as well at some point soon. And we need to sort out the food a little bit more. Again though, it's mainly storage with that. Because because we are kind of at capacity on kohlrabies. Maybe plant some more cassavas as well, though, in that gap. Take that bit down. Probably cut these trees again at some point soon. But again, we're focusing on other things at the moment. We're okay with the status quo kind of thing at the moment. We're okay. I keep on saying that, at the moment. Now the biggest worry is this never fully drained. We did increase the volume a little bit. But not... Why are you still building? Oh, I left that one. Alright. Whatever. You should be done now. I did put in, though, this levee here. We blockaded this bit off. Built that one there. It's not ideal. But better than nothing. Or is it? We'll see what happens. And we do have this draining it somewhat. It's a long way away from everything. Right, so we're about to get into bad tide. Gonna fast time through the night. Building lights workers. Yeah, because a bunch of them are sick. We have one spare bed. So actually, I'm going to prioritise those two. We want more beds. We also want more water storage, for that matter. Storage, medium tank again. We want more food storage. I'm going to put that up here actually for the moment. Storage, large warehouse. Large warehouse. You are going to be... Oh, we've got plenty of berries in as well. We're running out of berries base. That's going to be kohlrabies. That's going to be fermented cassavas. We'll put another small one in for berries at some point soon, but it is what it is with that. I kind of hate that phrase, but whatever. We'll put a medium one actually in for berries. Just need berries for breeding as well. So berries. Prioritise the houses though, and it's now bad tide day, so we'll play through at regular speed, and we'll keep an eye on this. As soon as it starts coming down, as soon as it gets to about here-ish. In fact, it's taking a while, so let's speed up. It's again only one day, but last time round it was a one day and we flooded everything. Yoink. And yoink. This is not good. So what's going on? We hopefully will be okay. Hopefully. Hopefully. This is filling up crap again. He's now having to trek all the way over here to deposit stuff. We've got 32... 27. We had 32 a second ago. I'm sure I said that. Maybe it's because it's in transit. I don't know. I'm hoping they're not taking it anywhere at the moment. Because we need these trees gone before I start blowing this stuff up. Spoilers. Right. I don't think how best to do this. We want a pipe. Keep it nice and squished. We're going to want to blow away some of this ground around it. I could start blueprinting it, I suppose, but I'm not going to. That'll be probably done because there'll be a lot of tinkering off camera, and then I'll run through it on camera because there will be a lot of tinkering. And we're full on planks. which is kind of cool, and on gears. By the look of things. Well, we'll probably need a lot of them, so maybe we should have more storage for them over yonder. So, let's actually go storage. Large industrial pile. It's not as big as I thought it was. I'm going to offset it one back, because that then gives us space for stairs. Why'd I put that in? I don't know. And then we want the mega warehouse kind of thing as well, which yeah, I'm going to put that on some stilts down here. Gonna go with planks, go with logs for the moment. That's gonna be gears in here. Did our gear storage just plummet? Is it because we're building stuff? Yes, because we're building that, isn't it? That requires gears. How are we doing? Water. That's getting a bit high again. Hasn't overflowed out yet, but that's the key word, yet. It is getting onto that surface now. Fortunately we're all the way across there and it has an entire other block to go up, but and it's got all this space here now. This isn't good, and it's actually topping over that bit, which is going to fill up. Hopefully we can watch that drain away. Aquinas died of old age. Take care, buddy, I suppose. Don't know what to say about that. I just noticed that out the corner of my eye. That's not good news. Still got a bunch of contaminated. Oh, this isn't good. We'll slow release it through the town, so it may be like an extended drought for a little bit. Swimming pool, exercise plaza. We could get the exercise plaza, I suppose. Wind tunnel's going to be cool. We'll do that soon. Got the detailer. Have we started work on them yet? They're working on them, but they need treated planks. I didn't think of that. It's not good planning on my part. Oh, I'm so stupid. And this is getting very bad. In fact, I'm actually going to shut that one, because it can go in through there at the moment. Yeah, this still needs to be a lot bigger, doesn't it? Damn. I mean, when that's plugged as well, it is going to be a fair bit bigger, because it won't be coming back out. But you know what I mean. Hopefully, though, in the not too distant future, we can get up to this source. We'll make that a fair mission soon, actually. Probably before the Giga Power Plant. This is now all flooded though in there, that's it. Not good. Very not good. And then this one's going to be a pain to deal with, because it's under the mountain edge. So I'm going to get all the way over to there. It's a 3-0. Right, bad tides ended. Cycle begins again. I say we give it basically a day. Maybe. We're running a bit low on water. Maybe it's because we've got so many beavers. We're up to 68 beavers now. We have a lot of jobs. We do need more water storage though. We're not actually building that yet. Oh yeah, I was going to sort out more crops. I was also going to turn that back on. Because they need cutting. Okay, so we can actually get rid of that path. That bit of path. That bit of path. We can connect the path up underneath there. If we ever need it. And we want to go to crops. I want to get more cassavas in. I'm actually going to extend the kohlrabis a bit as well. Even though we're doing okay for them. There we go. A lot more cassavas. And kohlrabis up into the town centre. Yeah, why not? How are we doing on the water? Down this way. It's coming back blue. So I'm actually going to start lowering this. Tiny weeny bit. Is it coming over? Yeah, it's coming over slightly. Doesn't look like it is. It's kind of pulsing. Not what you really want to see. Hopefully this doesn't cause an overflow anywhere. If it does, maybe I need to replace one of the dam pieces with a floodgate. And a platform behind it or something. Right, it's going to contaminate some of the berries here again. This is nerve-wracking! Where's no good selected? Oh. Water. Duh. I'm going to speed this up a bit. They stopped working because bad water. Ah, it still floods. Not as badly, but it's still flooded. I don't know what to do about that. I genuinely don't. Other than the long-term super project. So we've got a couple of contaminated. I don't think we've got any on well. So I don't think anybody else bit it there, kind of thing. It's gradually getting fresher and fresher. Going to drop this down then another couple of notches. I may have to put a sluice gate in down here then. Flooded. We may get a few sick from this actually. That's a disaster. Yep, we got a few on well. It's flooded that entire bend again. I hate it. I need to make a long-term fix for this. We're going to have that back off the map, I think. As soon as I play with the floodgates, everything's a disaster. We do have water though flowing back through, so I'm actually going to leave the floodgates up for now. at that level, which is a problem. Right, if we can get them in, we can then put these in, over here, over here, over here. Then we can put in, as a temporary measure, that. I know I shouldn't be doing redundancies on paths, but it's my party and I'll cry if I want to, kind of thing. I'm still getting flooding. Where's the flooded building? Right, yeah, this is a huge issue. We need to solve it. And actually another thing I can do is bump the priority on that and on that. We'll solve this one as quick as we can. So where is it actually? No, I clicked on the stairs. Okay. Right, I'm going to put a lumberjack flag in over here as well. We can cut down those trees. I don't need to cut all these. I should be more selective. I'm just going to highlight them all anyway. Right, where is it? Where is the actual source? Right, so we want there to be available. So if we line that up and then okay, so right where that little baby tree is. We've just had a bunch of people die of old age. Yeah, 4. Oh no. Not good. Very not good. Very, very not good. Everybody's dying again. Can't connect there. Maybe if we come up. There. There. Can't quite reach up there. So maybe if we don't put it there then, we instead put it there? There. No, it doesn't actually reach it. Put it there and then like stomps out that one. Okay, how are we doing? This is our new mega project, I suppose. New set of mega projects. So we kind of inadvertently flooded this whole area. Unconnected building. I mean, yes. We're working on that though. Still got a bunch of unwell beavers. This is still blocked by bad water. Apparently it's still too high on contamination. Well, alright. Go soon. I think. Got one North K Science. Let's look what we can get. Still a little ways on the tunnel. And on the dirt excavator. Put that on second highest priority. We want all this to be done first. Come on, beavers. I'm just going to redo the path thing. Then I don't get confused. Don't get my hopes up. This is a long way for them to travel, unfortunately. Oh wait, hang on. Did we ever get the... Yeah, we did. Cool. So we'll get on the tubeways soon enough. But I want to put in the permanent solutions on these, but I need this quick solution as well to drain out this water. Two unconnected buildings? Yeah. We just haven't built the stairs yet, man. Oh, that one there actually just needs a path on it. So, boom. You can stop complaining. No, you can't, because there's not a path underneath there. Now you can quit complaining. Shut up. Oh, we need another thing there with a path on it. There we go. Need to get all the treated planks fairly soon. Need to... I think I'm going to blow a hole in there as well and turn this into a farm. Up to a point. We might mark it off with a fence or something, I don't know. I'm going to boost up the speed though to 3 times and also scroll that back up. We've got another contaminated, but we've got the pods in, they're working. I'm okay with the way things are going. Sort of. When this stuff is done, we'll be okay with it. That's a big when kind of thing. Because we're not there yet. I am a little bit anxious over this. But yeah, that one's just turned contaminated when it was on the job. So it's a long way away from the pods. If you see him there... Oh, that one's going up that way. Ah, they're building these as well. Okay. But that's only on medium priority. Why are they avoiding doing the explosives when these are high priority? We have plenty of extract, we have plenty of explosives. 93 explosives, 320 extract. Get on with what I've told you to do. That one's just flipped as well, unfortunately. Here we go. Something coming down with it. It is slowly lowering, I think. I would rather they'd done stripes, but I left it up to them. Probably a mistake on my part. I'm just going to hope everything else is going alright, because I want to focus on this for a moment. Yeah, we seem to be doing okay up here. Everything's working alright. They're getting a lot of power. Soon be able to put another smelter in if we need it. Of course, the metal's coming from a long way away now, because it's not just coming from there, it's coming from the other side of the map. It just hasn't been built yet. Quit complaining. Just build it in the other order. As soon as these trees and as soon as these rooms are done, well, we may be able to get it just there, but I do want tunnels as well, if I can get them. And in fact, we have enough science to unlock them, so that's good. Tunnels are great. Wonderful new addition to the game. Love them. We will want more area for trees as well, but we're going to put more farmland up here, diversify our crops a bit, which means we will also need to improve the food situation. He's going off there. Yeah. Scrap that one there. And then I'm going to go there, vert, platform, power, vert, and then we can carry it on over here. Yay for me! Still on the same grid, so please don't prioritise doing that though, guys. I just don't care enough. You guys are all over there still. We still have maximum haulers on, we still have maximum builders on, so I'm not stressing about anything at the moment. We're ripping these down a fair chunk, and we're taking metal from them as well. How are we doing on our drainage solution? We've got about half of that in. How are we doing up here? So as soon as we've got that one done there, and then in fact as well, maybe we'll come up this way rather than that way. We'll have to get across, but we'll do that with platforms, I think. Well, the platform's staring off the void down here when we got all these in. It has dropped, which is nice to see. Yeah, that's all the dead berries under there, isn't it? You can just about see. The water level is lowering a little bit. This is just a desperation measure, to be fair, to lower this level a bit, because it's still all backed up. Probably going to be late by the time we do it, but if we get another bad tide come in soon, we're screwed. So, you know. We really need to work on some well-being as well, but I'll do that a bit when we got this settled. Right. We could do a giant engineering program, we could do a smaller one. We can do 2 smaller ones instead of 1 big one. For the that sort of bad tide prevention. We may also, as well, just make a colossal reservoir of clean water up here as well. And then have that sort of cut out that side of the map, turn that into a giant clean water reservoir, and then have that auto feed during droughts and bad water. Which could be a nice one to do. Not really sure how I want to do it, but I'll figure something out. How are we doing? Have we done it yet? I looked away for a minute because Watchpot never boils. Well, 3 left to go. 2 left to go. I kept getting the extract in first on some of them. That dude's bringing the last one. So any second now. Oh, come on! You dropped it off and didn't hammer it. Damn you. You live on a throne of lies. That's a disaster. That's so annoying. Oh, come on. It can be finished as well. It just needs hitting. Got an unemployed beaver, which is cool, I guess. Oh, no we don't, because 2 people died of old age. Right, come on. Oh, it's in. Right. And we've got a drain in. Which means we should be able to lower this in a second. That's pulling the bad water out, though, a little bit, which could be a problem. Yeah, so this can go down a little bit. Again, I don't want to go too far because I have a nasty habit of flooding these bits. Construction last materials? What are we missing? Oh, the detailers, of course. Yeah. A little bit of contamination coming through here, but not a lot. As soon as it goes back below that level, we'll be okay. Yeah, this is flowing nicely off the map there. I want to be able to get to the situation where I can put these all the way down again. Then when I can delete them, and then I can build the thing to get across here. We've now had another couple die of old age, which means we've got more job openings again. Let's get all the way up there, which is going to be an issue. But we have kind of known that was going to be an issue for a little while. This is still draining. It's not making much of a difference yet. I don't actually know though if these water sources are monodirectional or otherwise, kind of thing, which would be a little bit tricky. I'm actually going to put temporary stairs in there and there. Wait, I don't need them, do I? They can actually reach the explosives from down below, can't they? Yeah, they can. Nice. You're going to see what I'm planning in a little bit. I want to get a way to basically, at source, divert bad water off the map. But I also want to make sure that we've got consistent water flow basically at all times to prevent the flood waves kind of thing coming through. How are we doing over here? Yeah, we're seemingly at an equilibrium at the moment. Nothing to do in range, huh? Well then, pause it. Eventually I'm just going to delete you. I'm going to get all this though cleared. I don't know why I did that. Hit Alt Tab rather than just scrolling. This one's going to be the lowest priority to fix out of everything, basically. It's not really causing us many problems at the moment. It may do one day. Are they in? Sound kind of went funny there. Okay. So we need to get more in there. That's directly on top, though. So actually, that was probably a dumb idea of mine. There's a lot of them. Trust me. Stairs. Yes. And yes. Wait, prioritize that one. That one! Just going to mark it for demolition. And that one as well. Okay, they're just smacking that about. Right, so what I want to do is I'm going to put in some triples. I want that one to be a triple as well. And for good measure, I'm actually going to put triples across there. In fact, I want to go behind that as well. So that's going to want to die. Well, it is dead. And that one's going to want to be demolished too. How did they finish that one first by the look of it? At the moment, I'm just going to put singles in. They're actually nearly done then. I'm going to put triples in front as well. If we can get this one taken care of, then it becomes less of an issue. We've actually got 4 unemployed beavers, nice. Okay, we'll get the tapper shack soon then. That's in wood. Tapper shack, yep. And then treatment, we had plenty stuff. Okay, tapper shack is going to be in down here. And then it's going to be for pine resin, because pine resin is solid. It's resin. Just going to plant some more of these pine trees as well. Boom. Right. Then we're going to get the wood workshop in. How big is it? Oh, that's a big boy. So we're actually going to work on that power transfer thing. Get it the other side of the road. Because that is a big boy. Yeah, that is really big, actually. Alright. Yeah, that is big. That gives us something for the beavers to do. We've got a drought approaching, which actually may not be a bad thing, because then it stops the water coming down here. We can lower these gates a bit. So actually I'm going to take advantage of that being a good thing while working on this. Teehee. Gonna path that so they can't regrow. Well, they're not going to regrow anyway, are they? But you know what I mean. Boom. One on there can still reach that, I think. Too far from the district centre. Yeah. That's a big mistake on my part. Maybe if I rip out these stairs, I don't know. Maybe I'll put another set of stairs in. More stairs! And then run that, and then mark that one for demolition. I said mark for demolition. Make that mega priority. I think the drought's going to be very uneventful, if we're being honest. It'll give us, though, a chance to lower that floodgate a bit and fix the damage from the bad tide, because we had 2 in a row, I think it was, wasn't it? So that wasn't good. Obviously that storage is now connected for the food, because now they're showing limited, but the numbers are still pretty decent. Oh, they want 2s on, don't they, those ones? We're able to rip these stairs out in a minute, though, because, well, they won't be going anywhere. Might leave them for now, because we want to get up there and carry on the channel. Back. There's actually more stairs. I don't really want to be playing it on max speed, but sadly, I'm impatient. Very, very, very impatient. That can go boom, just so I can see it a bit better. Right, okay. So now what we want to get some sluice gates in. It's landscaping sluices. And we want them close below contamination. No, close above contamination, sorry. That synchronizes? Yeah. Cool. So when we get them in, that'll be Golden. Blow them up. And we need more. Because of course we do. Yes. Yes we do. That's going to be triples again. Too far from district centre. But that one isn't. Okay, we'll put the path in then. There. That's too far as well, apparently. Oh, because that stair's not in. Right. Okay, so we'll slow down again. This can now go down a couple of notches. And even more? Oh, there we go. I've got it flowing again. Right, okay, so we might be alright. Yeah, so we might be okay. This is still all draining off. Sadly, it's pulling a lot of the dirty water out. So we'll get a bit of contamination coming down through the town. I want to keep an eye on that. Oh, it's a 3-day drought. Okay, so that's actually quite a big one. That's out of reach. Not good. I'll build some levees on top of that actually. Get back up towards ground level. And then, I suppose, build some platforms. Which is fair enough. And I want to put impermeable floors on. I don't think we really need sluices this side. Maybe we do. I don't know. I don't know how it works, if I'm being honest. Maybe it would have been better off leaving it alone. Meanwhile, though, back to the colony, rather than the provinces. Yep, that's dried up again. That went too much, I think. But we're now below on that edge. We may have a bit of a flood, but I'm going to speed it up a bit, just to see. Maybe not, actually. It's already stopped flowing again. Or has it? Yeah, it has, isn't it? If we can get these all the way down by the end of this drought, we can blow these out, destroy them, place them with sluices with levees on top, and then it'll be automatically controlled. We are getting a bit of crud in the water coming down. They are using those... no, no. Oh! Didn't realise we actually had. Thing. The excavator's going to go over in a new zone later on. We do need to get power up. Well, we need to get transport up. Sluice just needs the planks in, and they're just coming from a long way away. That's the problem. That's now dry. That's just water now. This is dropped again. Maybe a bit too much there. Fast forward it. Especially since it's night time, so. That It's dried again. That's now stopped spewing out of there, which is good news. That's also full. I need to be using more of that. If I go down to 30, maybe then we can start deleting them. Okay, I'm just going to start deleting these. Yeah, it may cause a small flood, but we're used to that now. And again, this is a very, very short-term measure, but it's a required one. And levies. Whip. Hopefully, these will just be long-term precautionary kind of strategy. You know, for when we do other stuff. Close above contamination. And then priorities. Maximum. Yes, we do that a lot here. Could replant those berries, potentially. I don't know. Right. We're on super duper speed. Because we've got a super duper big problem to cover. This will as well stop flowing because it's a drought, so we have no water flow. A little bit trapped there. It's night time again. Is that entirely in now, Sluice? Yeah, we got one fully in. Nice. Okay, that's looking promising then. They're blocked by bad water. There was a little bit of bad water come through. So, yeah, we had a little bit. We're up to 1,000 water stored. Maybe it's time we unlock the big boy. 600. We can get that. And then we're going to delete these 3. It takes 1,200 liquids. That only carries 300, so that's 900. If we pop 2 in there, we dramatically increase our water storage. Which is just great. It's great news. But I think as soon as this drought is over, that'll be the end of this episode. It's been a long one. I got carried away, as I do. I love this game to bits. It is a lot of fun. I hope you can see why I love it so much. All the buildings lack power, of course they do. Yep, but the water spout's not coming back out. But we can see it come out here now, because we've blown that away. Right, so as soon as the water hits the town, that will be it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed. I have not been very good at this. I've been a terrible host. But I do enjoy doing this. I know I'm not good at it, but... Oh yeah, they're bringing logs down because they're making them up here. I don't know why they don't just take them from here to, you know, build the levees and that, but whatever. I suppose they've got other priority ones at the moment. But we've got the water coming back through the town. It just needs to go through there. That is my cut-off point every episode. I think I'll work on these little bits. Yeah. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time. Oh, we've still got a flood, for crying out loud. How does this keep on happening? Yeah, not good. But yeah, I'll just get a couple of these little projects finished. There won't be much else. I won't be planning much else for the moment. I'll just let things build up, because you know what we're doing. So, anyway, for now, take care.